Now, before we get started, I got to tell you, I opened up the package, right? As you can see, it's one lonely wing sitting over here. I opened up the package, and look, it was just one wing in there. Nothing inside besides the. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, toy enthusiasts and those new to Tough Nerd Toys LLC. I'm your host, Uncle Nerd, and welcome to another exciting episode of Busted Open. Busting it open since 2007, and today we will be reviewing G.I. Joe Classified Spirit, Ironknife, Kidney, or Spirit. Oh man, Spirit, along with a few other Joes, were one of my favorites. I remember I was in third grade back in the 80s, and my friend, I think it was either Rajan or either my friend Tashi gave me Spirit. Or was it my aunt that purchased Spirit for me? I know I had Spirit and I absolutely loved it because he had the arrow gun and everything like that with the cartridge. Now, I don't know. It doesn't look like they have the arrow gun in here or like the dart weapon in here. But he had the dart weapon. He had a backpack that had the darts on it and everything like that. But that's enough of my history with it. But yeah. This right here is one of the new G.I. Joe Classifieds right here. We do have this figure on toughnerdtoys.com. If you're looking to purchase them, just go to the website in the description below. But yeah, going into the box of this guy, oh man, and this figure looking from the box right here, looking from the outside of the box, it looks great. But going into the outside, I'm going to the box of this guy right here. Let me bring this a little bit closer. You have the G.I. Joe Classified as usual right there. Spirit Ironknife. You have a Now the artwork on this box for Spirit, I get what they're trying to go with, but I don't like it. I really don't like it that much, you know. Kind of I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to go with like the Indian tribal type of artwork and everything like that, but it's so, I don't know, it's just not for me. And right here you see G.I. Joe Classified, Spirit Ironknife, Hasbro right there, legal mumbo jumbo, and important and non-important stuff over here. You have the barcode over here. He is number 36 right here. It says Spirit Ironknife over here. You have the different tech specs and the tech emblems right here on the side. Have a nice collage of G.I. Joe and Cobra right there. Let me bring it a little bit closer so you guys can see. G.I. Joe and Cobra right there. And this must be either the hard or soft master right here. You got Croc Master going on, Firefly, all these guys. And yes, there are some I have reviews and have not reviewed, but I will get the review for all of them. I just pick out a Joe and just review it. But yeah. Number 36 on the top, nice window on the top, nice window box. So this guy is looking absolutely amazing. Number 4. Now let me see. I've been trying to find him on the G.I. Joe website, and you can easily check like their bios and everything like that, which I don't know why they don't put the bios on the box anymore. I mean, not saying that they're the same company, but Valaverse, they put the bios right on the box like the classic Joes used to and stuff like that. But over here you can go to gijoe.com and look him up, and I don't see him on here under the Joes. Maybe he's one of the file cards that are coming, but I don't see him. I don't see Spirit in here anywhere. Nope. It's like they just took all sorts of pictures and just threw it in here. It could have been a little bit more polished than this. So we don't have a bio for Spirit, but if you want to, you can go and look him up on YouTube. There's tons of places you can look up Spirit's bio, or look at the old bio card that they had for him back in the 80s when I was growing up. And yeah, that's the box right here. Sorry I couldn't give you guys a bio on Spirit, because Spirit is actually one of my favorites too. But yeah, mainly it's not too many Joes I didn't like. Joes and Cobras I didn't like. I'm telling you, it wasn't until they started getting into like the little shiny neon stuff and what was that? The eco warriors and all that other crazy stuff that I was like, okay, that's enough. I by then I tapped out on Joe's. But yeah, what we're gonna do now, we're gonna bust open the package and see if Spirit Iron Knife is worth the scratch, along with Freedom.
G.I. Joe will return after these messages.
And here we have Spirit Iron Knife Charlie. Yes, I remember him being Spirit Iron Knife Charlie. I don't know why they took the Charlie out of it, but I remember him as a kid being Spirit Iron Knife Charlie. Now, I might start giving you the rank of these guys too, but again, things change. So, I'm going on the 80s and Devil's Due type of comics of G.I. Joe that I remember. Yes, and I'm a very big G.I. Joe fan. I'm a He-Man fan. I'm a G.I. Joe fan. Flash Gordon fan. Transformers fan. The list goes on. I'm all in. I'm all in. Star Wars fan. Everything. Everything. You name it, I'm pretty much into it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not a brony. No. But yeah, over here, we're going to go into the accessories first. And he did come with a plethora of accessories right here. Because, G.I. Joe is their own brand. It's Hasbro's own brand. So they could pretty much give you a ton of accessories with this. And what I like is that we're going to go over this right now. Let me bring this a little bit closer. They gave him these two beautiful wings for Freedom. Nicely sculpted. Shiny paint. Not that much paint. Only one. It's sculpted into a nice... It's sculpted with a nice hard plastic. But like, how can I say? Medium in strength type of plastic right here, or medium density type of plastic right here with the ball on the insert, because you can pull the wings out of Freedom and put these wings on him to give him a nice wing spread, which we will do later on. You have this nice sniper rifle right here, done in a nice brown, beautiful sculpting all around the gun, as you can see. Hopefully they don't get me for saying the word gun on here, or rifle. Very good sculpting in the handle. I'm liking that they're giving them realistic weapons versus the laser blast weapons, because most of the people that are collecting this are adults. Let's be honest. Most kids don't like G.I. Joe, especially this newer generation. They don't know of G.I. Joe or like G.I. Joe. They're more into phones and so on and so forth, and tech. Which is kind of sad, because we should try to... I know I showed my nieces and nephews all about G.I. Joe and cartoons and stuff, and some of them still collect. My nephew, one of my nephews, he likes to look at my videos. He likes to see the newest action figures and stuff like that. Clip doesn't remove... Oh, yes, it does. Look at that. Yes, it does. I didn't think the clip removed. Look at that. Again, I bust these things open right on camera with you guys. But yeah, the sculpting all along in this rifle looks absolutely amazing. Looks great. Then you have this beautiful backpack with the nice perch on the back right here for Freedom, and you can put the holes of Freedom's feet inside of here. Nice pouches sculpted in, no wash or anything, but I mean, it's still good. This is beautiful right here. This is beautiful. This looks absolutely nice, and this is a nice touch because this wasn't on the original G.I. Joe action figure in the 80s. You have this peg over here. Maybe it's for his rifle or something later on. I don't know. We will figure it out. This looks very, very good. And it's sculpted in a hard plastic, black at the top, tan plastic at the bottom, tan perch up here with some wood lines sculpted into it and some nice holes right there. Then you have his beautiful pistol right here. Now, if you look real good, there is an eagle wing sculpted, or an eagle sculpted into the top of the pistol right here. Nice, beautiful etching along the handle of the pistol, if you can see this real good. Beautifully designed pistol right here. This looks really good. Done in a nice hard plastic with a kind of like a shiny plastic, but not that shiny, but it looks real good. Then you have his tribal knife. I guess this is his tribal knife right here. Beautiful deco and sculpting along the knife. Got a little bit of a miss up here, but not that bad. Eagle's head at the handle of the knife. It looks like an eagle head. I'm trying to see. Yeah, this looks like an eagle's head. Now, if you see something else, let me know. Mention it in the comments below. Beautiful survival knife right here. Done in the flat plastic right there, but great sculpting within the handle, along the blade, so on and so forth. If you want, you can take some silver paint to it to give a nice little silver, like they have silver paint on the blade over here. And I think that is all of the accessories. Now we're going to go into Freedom. Freedom looks very good. You have very nice rotation and sculpting and paint all up and down this figure right here. Now it's done in a nice solid brown right here with a little bit of white over here. Beautifully sculpted in feathers Feet are pretty much a high shiny yellow or a high yellow, but it's a completely different plastic from the rest of the body of the figure, which is good. And you see the pegs at the bottom so that you can fit him onto the top, onto the perch of Spirit's backpack right there, which I think is very cool. Very cool. Nice whites along the neck. A little muddled a little bit along the arms right here, along the neck, but it's not that bad. Beautiful face sculpt on on Freedom right here. Freedom looks really, really good. Like the bead, the eyes are exceptional on here. They did a very good look on the eyes. Now, as far as articulation goes, you can move the wings around. You can move the legs around right there. And you can move this head side to side, which is cool. You can take these wings off like this, thus so. Be careful, almost pulled my glove off. Look at that. And you can plug these wings into it to give him. This, I think, is great. This is like almost like a mini playset. Look at that. Look at that. And you got like the nice looking flight. And the wing spread is very, very big. Very big. Very nice. And the wings plug in very securely too. Very nice. Look at that. You wasn't able to do that with the old figures when I was growing up. You wasn't able to like really pose. They would just give you like a little statue action figure of the animal, and that was it. But this is great. They do the animals very good with the G.I. Joe Classified series. Now, I'm going to put this down, and we're going to go into my man right here, the man of the hour, the Tower of Power, the man, Spirit Ironknife Charlie, or Spirit as they call him, Spirit Ironknife. They took away the Charlie. Beautiful headband, beautiful, absolutely exceptional face sculpt. Loving the ponytails he got going on the side. Look at the Joe Pro right here. Joe Pro is looking good right here on his shoulder. Nice, and very, very nice shirt that they have on him. They should have done Flint. They should have did Flint like this instead of giving him the what do you call that? Instead of giving him the tactical vest. But I don't mind. Flint I absolutely love. And I'm going to show you what I did with my Flint. It was one little tweak, and it looks nice. Look at the beautiful deco right here, the military deco right here. Love the wrinkles in the shirt. Ab crunch, the pockets, everything looks good on this figure. Look at the back of his head, those ponytails. That 21 piece or 27 piece is on fleek. Face sculpt is looking great. Look at that. That's somebody's face they printed. This looks beautiful. Loving the red shirt under it right here. Look at the straps, the tactical belt, like the pouches on the belt. Everything looks good on here. The pockets look good. Got the gun holster over here. He has the Falconer gauntlet on his arm so that you can plug Falconer. You can plug Spirit in here, right here. Look at that. Nice leather textures going on in here. Look at that belt buckle looking very good, like it's from his tribe or something like that. The belts, the straps, the harnesses, everything looks good. The knife pouch looks good. Has a nice Indian fringe around the outer edges of it right here. Pockets look good. Pants look good. These boots look good. Look at these, boy. Look at these, boy. Look at these. Look at these. Nice treads on the bottom. Got the holes on the bottom too. This is looking real good. Then he got the knife holster over here. Got the gun holster over here. This guy is looking real good, man. Nice and clean, man. Got a little bit of gold right here in his gauntlet. Got the gold on the wristband, on the wrist over here. I love when they have these characters with their sleeves rolled up. It looks real good. Then you got some more deco over here, like a tomahawk on his shoulder. This is looking real good. They did a damn good job with this. With the lines of the pants, all that stuff, boy. But I'm loving these boots right here. These boots are military grade right there, boy. It's looking good. Looking good. It's got the grenades right here. That Joe Pro looks good. That face sculpt is something to behold right there, man. They got this perfect. Look at that. Look at that. Boy, oh boy, they did a great job. Got the part down the head. Somebody took care of this boy right here. He sat between some woman's legs and she braided and parted that head, boy. Look at that. Look at that. The bandana looking good. Got that great bandana on there, that red one. Man, this is a beautiful figure. If you listen, I am not being endorsed by none of these companies and none of that stuff. All of this stuff I buy of my own volition and through my own funding. Or sometimes friends will send me some stuff and I review it. I will give an honest opinion. But this is beautiful. This is beautiful. And if you want to pick this guy up, I have him on the website on toughnerdtoys.com, and I will leave a link in the description below so that you can just click on the link and purchase them. And yes, I do batch shipping. So if you order a bunch of items and one of my workers see what see that it's all you order and stuff, we'll give you an itemized price on shipping and stuff. We'll try to make the shipping as cheap as possible. Okay? But yeah, this is looking good, man. Look at this. Beautiful figure. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now, the gun fits into the holster right here. That's so nice and snug. Look at that. And you don't feel like anything's gonna fall out or anything like that. The knife, now being that this is his I call it his tribal knife, we're gonna put that one up here. Look at that. Take the survival knife, put that over here. Boom. Man, listen, look at this, boy. Look at this. Take the backpack, put that on here. Boom. Look at this. He looked fully equipped, boy. Fully equipped. Take the sniper rifle. Now, maybe this peg is for the sniper rifle over here. Maybe this goes for, like, you can just put it like this, or put it through the trigger, or that hole is for something. Yep, it's for the gun. It's for the gun. But I would keep mines like this. Look at that nice utility they got going on with Spirit. Spirit, man, boy. Hasbro did a great job with this boy right here. The skin texture is absolutely beautiful. It's just like a nice, beautiful flesh tone of like a brown and tan. He looks great. Now, as far as putting Freedom up here, you're going to have to work him a little bit, but you can get him on here, whatever. But yeah, he fits in real good. But we're going to, I'm going to take some pictures and show you with him plugged in on there. But as a whole, this figure is beautiful. So we can take the head, as far as articulation goes, you can take the head all the way around, even with the ponytails being like a small vinyl or soft. And there's two separate pieces up here. You have the face, and then they actually put the hair on top of it. It's separate. It's not one whole mold. And it looks beautiful. Look at that jawline, boy. You can take, this figure is beautiful. Arms go all the way around, thus so. Got the bicep swivel right here. Double hinge elbow right here. Double hinge elbow, get some nice bending going on. Twisting and pivoting in the wrist right here. Let's see, our leg split is very good. Kicks up, very good. Double hinge knee, this guy is stiff. When you hear me stalling like that, that means the figure is stiff. Double hinge knee right there. Calf twist and calf twist right there. Ankle rocker looking very good right there. Twisting and pivoting in the ankle rocker. This figure is a piece. It is a very, very nice piece. Very nice piece. And I've already showed you articulation with Freedom. But yeah. So what we're going to do, we're going to take some pictures and we will be right back with my final thoughts on Spirit Ironknife. I guess I can't call him Ironknife Charlie anymore, but Spirit when we get right back. All right.
G.I. Joe will return after these messages. G.I. Joe will return after these messages.
So as a whole, I think Spirit looks absolutely phenomenal for an action figure. I almost am willing to go and say he's one of, I don't know, I'm just loving these 6-inch Joes, man. And remember, you remember when they first started talking about, or there were rumors out there talking about, oh, there's going to be 6-inch Joes. I was like, I don't want no 6-inch Joes. I can't get enough of these guys. Along with the Valaverse figures, I can't get enough of them. And yeah, you can put Freedom on his arm right there. And Spirit is coming in at exactly, I would say, like about 6.5 inches. Looking good. Looking absolutely good. He is a must-have in your collection of G.I. Joes. I don't know if you're a fan of G.I. Joe like I am, but yeah, you got to have him in here. We're going to do a little size comparison. Here he is with my homie right here, Roadblock. You see, Roadblock is a little bit taller than him, more beefier than him. And what I like about that they're doing with these Joes, they are definitely fitting them in scale as they're supposed to be. Here he is with Roadblock. Here he is with a Battle Android Trooper. And you have to pardon because I have him on the stand. Because of all this stuff that I have him equipped with, it does kind of put a little bit of weight on his upper torso. Here he is with a Battle Android Trooper. Here he is with slightly modified with one little thing that makes him pop to me. Flint. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that thing, boy. Woo! Be careful. Be careful. And this is from Gridiron Studios. This weapon is from Gridiron Studios. But yeah, man, here he is with Flint. Another one of my favorite Joes right here. And here he is with my main man, He-Man. So you can get an idea of how big Spirit Ironknife Charlie is. And you know who had to pay us a visit. I don't think or know this is not proper protocol to have animals in this place. You shouldn't be having wild animals. Or what if it pecks my eye out and I get hurt? That was David Nora. He's a little cranky today. It was raining. It's been raining a lot. So David Nora has been a little bit upset. But other than that, this figure is absolutely phenomenal. I don't know what else to tell you, but to pick this guy up, he is well worth it. He should definitely be in your collection of G.I. Joes. I'm a very big fan of Spirit. I always it was weird because in the comic book, Storm Shadow and Spirit never really interacted that much, but in the cartoon, I kind of did like the dynamic that they would have, that Spirit and Storm Shadow would have, where they kind of like had like a thing of being honorable within each other whenever they would meet up. Like it was one episode I remember, I never forget it. It was during the pilot episode of G.I. Joe when him and when both Spirit and he found a piece of the I think they were after the Weather Dominator, and they said we must meditate on this, and like you saw the waters filling up around them, and they started meditating, and then they came to a they agreed to disagree, to like, you know, look, we'll deal with this right now, but next time we meet, we're enemies, whatever the case may be. And this went on for around about like 2 or 3 times, and I actually like that dynamic that I think Buzz Dixon or Larry Hama had written it into the TV show or whatever, or the Flint Dilly, whatever the case may be. But yeah, this is a great figure right here, a must-have. Beautiful deco all around this figure, beautiful skin tone, beautiful accessories, wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Like, and the animal Freedom looks great on here. Looks absolutely great on here. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that brings this review to a close. Please be sure to comment, like, subscribe, and share this video. And remember, when you buy a toy, what do? Well, stick it in